Tacos del Gordo. Yeah, we definitely needed the mic. You guys would have to listen to. So there's like little like food cart over here. It's Tacos del Gordo. The Peak Fly Shop. Is it like a lure place or something? Like fly fishers? Yeah, it's gotta be. Info, service, trips, classes. Get your fly fishing on. Here's a little Chinese place. Doesn't look too poppin', if you ask me. I'm just kind of zagging around, guys. I don't even know where I'm going, so just kind of get a feel for what this little town's like, some of the houses in the neighborhood back here. Idea what they got to do around here. What's even around here, you know? Colorado State Forest Service. A physical therapy place. So they call this place a city above the clouds. A town above the clouds. So I always like try to speak into my phone. I'm like not used to having the microphone. Dude, it's right next to your fucking mouth. You don't gotta move your face. See what's back here? I like a nice little like cottage vibe, cabin feel place. Probably better one of these gentrified yuppie ones across the road from you. So this is some type of historic cabin. U Pass Historic Park. It says it's the Steffa cabin. So I'm guessing that cabin's got some history on it. I don't know exactly what. Usually have like a little placard thing, kind of gives you the rundown. I've not seen one. It's some old like farming equipment. It looks like a schmelter or something, isn't it? Like if you're, yeah, a schmelter, what the blacksmith would use, you know what I mean? When you're trying to create a knife or a sword or something. Yeah, that is a historic landmark. What does it say on the door there? Historic landmark, Steffa's cabin, circa 1940s. Let's see, they got some stuff in the backyard here. Let's see what they got. And then it's right here next to our public library. This is like some type of spreader of some sort, I would imagine. Some type of seed spreader, maybe. On the Smelly Channel, we're all about flags around here, so it wouldn't be proper if I didn't zoom into this fucking beauty right here. God bless America. Schmilter Delter. Nice little library though, huh? Let's see. This is another old ass cabin. Irmer cabin, 1947. They got some type of museum in here. Gift shop and office. UPass Historical Society Museum. And yeah, can you imagine like traversing Colorado on one of these bad boys right here? You know what I mean? You gotta think these fools were rolling through the mountains on this shit. This is from 1892. Restored in 2019 by a gentleman and his crew. Basically, somebody donated a bunch of money for somebody to restore this. So this is restored, but it gives you a good idea of, yeah, this is how they were trying to roll through the mountains to get to the gold and shit back in the day. I mean, see, it's not like you even had like that much space. I mean, they're essentially like van life, and you know what I mean? It's not like you had even a lot of space to do shit. Of course, a lot of these were probably covered, you know, and you can stack stuff up pretty good. And you'd have your horse team in. I don't know, maybe there was like another seat in the back. I'm sure there's probably different variations, you know, if you had a family, need more people or something. It's kind of cool. It's cool to see it restored. Somebody actually cared enough to get it restored. Yeah, with the metal wheels and shit, man, you gotta think how uncomfortable that was, how back-breaking it was. I mean, there's like a leaf spring underneath the seat. You see that, Jose? There's like one leaf spring right here underneath the seat. So really, that's all the wiggle room they gave you. You know what I mean? I guess that's better than just being directly on the whole fucking axle, but yeah, one little leaf spring. So imagine riding fucking 500 miles on that thing. Let's carry on here. So it looks like we could walk around in their little museum, but it's closed. And they got another little, maybe like a hay cart or something. I'm not sure what this is. Let's see what the sign says. Oh, it's a railway. I was far off. A Railway Express baggage wagon. It was used at the station platform to transfer baggage from the train to the depot. Tradition called for red paint on top of green paint on the bottom of the similar baggage carts. In the mid-1980s, Will Hoegberg donated the wagon to the UPass Historical Society Railroad Artifact Collection. So also something that was donated that, you know, somebody in the area had on their land from once upon a time. You know, early settlers of Colorado. But yeah, that was strictly used just to transport bags off the railway. Blockhurst Riding Academy, built and operated by the pioneer rancher Henry Brockhurst and his talented wife Lulu. It says 1928 to 1962. Doesn't seem like a long time to live, huh? Maybe that's when the Riding Academy existed? I don't know, I'm kind of conflicted. course, won't be a little tour without the shitter house. Divide Community Center outhouse. This is an outhouse from 1932, guys. They have it padlocked, or I'd take a look. And this is a jail, I think. Calaboose. What the hell is a calaboose? This is a calaboose. It's whatever a calaboose is. But this is from 1891. It almost looked like a prison because there's bars on the side. Do you see why I said that? Like there's straight bars on each window. So was it a little jail? Huh. Pinch, why would you call it a calaboose? Why don't you just call it a jail? If that's what it is. And they got like steel bars on the window. Interesting. And then Railroad Museum. Carroll Den, that's from 1920s, that building. Oh, look at this. We'll take a look at the stagecoach. Well, imagine this is reconstructed. I don't think they used metal back in the day, huh? Like this is probably just art, I would imagine. I don't know. Were they really using metal back then for these like stagecoaches? It's a Spanish origin. Dungeon? Well, that makes sense then. Well, Pinchy Dungeon. Yeah, this has got to be. There's no info on this. So I think it's probably just an art piece. I couldn't imagine they're riding metal back in the freaking. So yeah, this is just some little buildings that they put together next to the library here. It's kind of interesting. And a freaking dungeon. And you see their, this is their little motto, slogan, whatever you want to call it here, is the city above the clouds. What's up, Justice? How you doing, bro? Yeah, that's a Spanish fucking dungeon right there. Interesting. Let's carry on. Like I said, that's why we zigzag through shit, otherwise I would have probably missed that sticking to the main road. Like I said, I've never really explored this town besides driving through it. I've never stopped here for anything. So it's all new to me too. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Even if it is just art, it's cool. So look at this mountain view right here, guys. Would you have a look at that? That's what one of my buddies would say. He'd always be like, well, would you have a look at that? Let me get you guys zoomed in so you get a little, you know. Yo, what's up, K-Pie? Nice to see you, brother. Yeah, we're up here in the mountains, about 10,000 foot elevation, a little town called Woodland Park, Colorado. I've always just passed through it, never really explored it, so I figured today is the day we do so. Yeah, sick ass view. So we're up here like in the middle of we're surrounded by mountains. We just seen that little sign as they claim to be the city in the sky or above the clouds. I can't even remember their own freaking shit. A city above the clouds, yeah, city above the clouds. I mean, a couple of unique little murals on this building, whatever it is. Looks like it's what, from like the 50s, early 60s or something. As far as like what's painted on there. This car, that looks like old Bel Air and shit. It gives you kind of a country vibe, this little town. Hell, this might be the the police station for all I know. Looks like a nice little wood furniture place right here. All custom made, whatever. Lawn chairs. Very pretty. Picnic tables. You can get your swing, bear carving, whatever you want. There's some type of dinosaur or something rather across the street. We'll eventually cross the street and check that out. We're still on this side. We're still on this side of the game. What is this shit though? It's got like a solar panel on top of it. Well, they just got like a bunch of decorations. It must be promoting this place we just went by. Yeah, you get custom made like headboards and stuff, it looks like, out of whatever tree they're using. It looks like it's all handmade at that shop right there. Deli and bakery. Almost got hit by a BMW. Yeah, and this town probably has very low, if hardly any crime to it. I mean, it's just one of those nice little mon towns yet. I mean, the worst call they probably get in one night's like a domestic violence or something, drinking and driving, shit like that. Ain't nobody hitting licks and shit around here. So it looks like this is like a little country store. Little coffee shop. Yeah, definitely get a very like cowboy country vibe off the city for sure. Let's kind of dip back into the neighborhood a little bit, see what's going on back here. Looks like they got a nice park down here. Sick, look at that. Maybe some more historical shit on the way. Really gotta pay attention here. I'm gonna get ran over. Nice van lifer van. It's like an older converted class. Well, it's not converted. It's already bought like this, but it's technically Class B. They even got like this, like sewage connections and shit. So it's probably got a little bathroom in it, which I would want. Living in a small space with a fucking bathroom, like a sink, I understand. Shower, you know way. So it's a random little park here we stumbled upon. Freaking microphone getting tangled on shit. And then, of course, you got that beautiful mountain view in the background. Yeah, it seems like a chill little park, Tammy. Look at the grass, very nice grass, like perfect grass. Little picnic areas, areas you can just freelance whatever. Of course, playground equipment, basketball court. People out here and letting the dog run around, kicking the soccer ball or volleyball around. Normal shit. Yeah, of course, I got a nice little pond here, which makes it a little more scenic. Right by a church right here. Man, my whole right arm feels dead from just getting a pint or two of, it wasn't even that, it was like a vial, maybe 2 vials of blood. It seems like my whole arm feels like shit. And maybe it's just me. Make sure my microphone's actually facing my big old mouth here. Let's see. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. It wasn't that bad though. I just don't like needles. I think the phlegm mist or whatever the hell they're called, man, I think she's crazy for sticking a needle in you. Like tattoo needles I can handle. Yeah, that's fine. You stick a needle in my arm like a junkie, that's when I freak out. And that's what I said to the girl too. I'm like, just imagine, man, junkies do this for fun. She's like, oh, I know. She's like, I love when people tell me they're scared of needles. And she's like, I always reply, you should be. Like, nobody should like needles, you know? Yeah, you got a point there. That's their little city hall right here. Little Woodland Park Elevate. A city above the clouds. The old city hall. So these planter boxes, Robin. Can you do something like this? Maybe like a raised bed planter with like a little canopy on it? I wonder. Something like this. Just basically like a boxy build to use as your planter, and then you can stick whatever in there. I mean, you could ideally have a little garden growing in one of those. And then if it gets like stupid windy, you could cover it I mean, I don't know how flimsy like some of that plastic is or anything, but I mean that's always an idea as well. As long as you get some good soil and stuff in there, I think they'd be all right. Let's see what you guys are seeing here. Have I seen or heard Bigfoot? No. Can't say I've ever had any Bigfoot experiences. God, the quality looks good though, guys. I must admit that. Not toot my own horn. I do got the best streaming Android out there. And a $75 microphone. So yeah. And the senior center. We gotta tap in on these flags though real quick. Gotta tap in that. Yeah, they got a Walmart on the edge of town, Jose. You know, I mean, all your essentials are right here. You know, pretty much. I'm sure you probably get sick of like restaurants and stuff eventually, but I mean, it seems like they got all the essentials, nice little like country western cowboyish vibe to it, you know. Let's move back down this way. I'm kind of getting off placement here. I know Jose would be at that senior center all the time, tearing it up. Time is it, fools? No, I'm just kidding, brother. It's like a little drift car. I'm pretty sure the Pikes Peak Hill climbs this weekend. I think John said there was Fan Fest going on downtown, which has to do with the hill climb. Basically, just take super fast fucking drift cars or cars like that and shoot up the mountain with them. They either go up or down. I don't know. I guess you can either go up or down. But it's all about like, you know, the fastest time wins, and like every year people fly off the mountain ET style. No, the place we did pass, when I told John I eventually wanted to go to Woodland Park, he had brought up this place. It's called the Donut Mill, and they got with the Yeti outside. And a little ice cream parlor inside, but John's wife was saying that they have these like huge, humongous, like cinnamon roll type of things. But she said last time she tried to get one, they were sold out. Like I guess they only make so many per day, you know, type thing. It's like I'm on a diet anyhow, so don't tempt me. She was trying. No, Colleen, don't tell me about that. Just gonna cut back in this neighborhood a little bit. That's how we're finding all this interesting shit. We would have probably passed right by that park, not seen it. The little library museum. Oh, this lady's got a stop sign here. I thought she was about to come ripping through. A nice old truck. Old Chevy. Little family dentistry. Looks like this is where their post office is. It was right next to the planter place. They got a nice prisoner at war flag flying there. Should almost stop and tap into that. Yeah, they kind of got like a lot of like older field, like older vibed feeling buildings, kind of woven in with like current shit. It's like some of these houses are, until they've been here a long time. Well, not like a long time, but you know what I mean. I mean anything like brand new built in the 2000s. Let's cruise down this road a little bit and see what's going on. Why not, you know? What else we got to do? Some legally employed Mexicans, you know? Some people know how to do it right. Shout out to Melarazas. It's a nice little like shaded and kind of quaint, quiet little neighborhood back here, huh? There ain't much going on. Kind of like cottagey type houses. You got this nice little cottage house and a fucking $120,000 yuppie Sprinter van. I mean, come on, man. Like, you're not only chilling in Woodland Park, you got yourself a $120,000 fucking yuppie van to go ride around in when you're not. Oh damn, a little Frenchie was just chasing me. We'll say hi to him. You gotta see him. He's cute. A little squishers. I think he's a Frenchie. I just don't want to get too close to him. Look at him. He's a little Frenchers, yeah. Hey, dude. I think that's a Frenchie, right? He just looks like a bigger squishy. He or she. Hella windy, guys. Gee. Looks like the wind's blowing right up this cut. As soon as I turn right, it should stop. I'm sure the microphone's picking up a little bit of it. These guys are kind of cool. with his old long mustache. He got the double barrel. He got the 6-shooter on the side. See, they even got a Taco Bell, Jose. We can't go wrong, right? And what's a small town without a Taco Bell at the least? And Tacos Del Gordo. Yeah, that's right. Oh, check out this van, or not a van, but bus. Converted bus right here. That is sick. I'm gonna have to stop and take a peep at this. You got a wood stove in there and everything. I like how they left a couple yellow stripes in it. Yeah, that's nice. What's up, Miss Aries? We got a holistic center here. The Hackman House. Like an old Victorian style house, kind of neat, huh? Health and education. Definitely need some TLC, but shoot up the street a little bit. Shits and giggles. This is interesting. This A-frame looking house. See what I'm saying though? It's like you'll have some like older house and then all of a sudden, boom, yuppie house. Beautiful though. It's next to like a little cottage. Like I'd be happy with this little cottage, honest to God. Like you're shitting in high cotton in that some bitch right there. Don't need no pinchy A-frame yuppie house. Little cottage or something on a plot of property. Looking at the mountains, shit. See, yeah, look at all these yuppie houses next to it. You get like a whole string of these fucking things. Which are absolutely beautiful. However, I mean, everybody's got something to fit their needs, right? I don't have any kids or anything. A little cottage would suit me and Rocky perfectly. But if you got a wife and kids or something, it's like another old school like log cabin cottage and shit. Smell like brick style pizza coming from somewhere, man. My nose ain't bullshitting about that. I'm definitely smelling some. So we'll take a look at this. I mean, it's also something I wanted to do, but I just think there's going to be a reception issue. So this is the Cog Railway. One of 3 left in the whole world, actually. Used to be privately owned. They recently sold it to the Broadmoor Corporation, which owns a lot of shit in Colorado Springs. But anyhow, these train cars, and of course they'll have a couple of them together, takes you to the top, all the way from Manitou Springs, all the way to the top of Pikes Peak. Like, so this is one of 3 still active cog railways left in the whole world. So they transformed this car into this spot, this area, back in 2019. Somebody donated it in memory of their wife, which is Myrna Sue Carter. She lived from 1936 to 2015. It says internal love for 58 years, Woodland Park resident for 40, and co-owner of Carter Realty for 30 years. So yeah, somebody, I think they had recently did like some renovations on the whole rail line and everything itself. Probably updated some of the actual carts like this. So it sounds like, yeah, somebody just bought it, donated it to the city here on behalf of his past wife. So that's kind of cool. I've done the Cog Railway 3 times, 2 times. However, someday we should be able to, by the time I leave Colorado, I want to drive to the top of Pikes Peak. And that kind of sticks to the outer edge of the mountain, so I think we'll be all right. Reception-wise, I just don't think taking the Cog Railway up there is the play just because of reception. So I had a Gatorade in the van I could have grabbed. Take a couple puffs of CBD here. See what everybody's up to. Yeah, no worries, Aries. Do your thing. What's going on, Robin? What are you talking about, gaming? Oh, you're saying certain people are looking for me? Doesn't look like I care much. Yeah, I have a Gatorade in the fridge I could have grabbed. I'm kind of regretting threw it in the backpack. Doesn't tell me if you guys ban that guy. Just ban that dude. Ain't gonna come in here and threaten me. This actually tastes really good. Forget what it was. Well, they have access to a trailhead right here. Huh. I might have to zip down the trailhead a little bit and see where that goes. Yeah. CBD, Robin. Robin, you know me better. It seemed a little threatening to me. I wish I remember what the flavor of this was. It tastes hella good. We're definitely gonna have to see what this trailhead's all about. And these fools are running up and down these hills, 10,000-foot elevation. Yeah, that's what I was telling Miracle Man this morning. Because he can't really take anything because of his heart. I was like, man, tap into the CBD. We got some good CBD around here. He's like, oh, I don't really like to be altered. And I'm like, no, CBD is found in breast milk. Like, it's an all-natural. He tries to avoid even taking Tylenol, you know. He says he's got a bad knee. I was like, try to get on the CBD for your knee. Try that, or you know. And there's a lot of benefits. Do I want another 300? What are you talking about? Yeah, I don't know. It sounded kind of threat. I don't know if he's trying to like offer protection or something. Which, why would I need protection? Like I said, there's like one person out there that had a reason to hate me, and they're not around any longer. So, somebody's hating on Smelly. It's a you thing, because I don't have any problem with anybody. So, you want to pull up and pew pew with me because I triggered you on the internet? Have fun. You know, everybody else in their mom control, but second Smelly does, it's, I'm gonna pull up and pew pew you. I know you're a real person. So Jessica, I mean, there can be. You can get like a mix, Jose, like a 5-to-1 or like a 3-to-1 or a 2-to-1 or something. Oh no, we're eventually going to kick. That's a fact. So I'm gonna wait until I get like 1,000 subs on YouTube, and then because that's all you need to be verified on Kick, and then I'll probably, I don't know, maybe I'll multi-stream, like dual stream, because I know there's some people that really like YouTube, but then again, growing a platform or even just a community on a different platform that allows you to listen to music, and you know, if you get their what's it called, the KCIP, the partnership program, they just get paid per hour to stream. So it's like if my YouTube's like making passive income, and then I'm on a platform that pays me hourly on top of that, then we can just go fuck off in little mountain towns and wherever else we want to all day. Go be beach bums, whatever we want to do. Maybe I'll become a gold miner. I'll go out and off-grid it for like 2 weeks and pan for gold. This thing kind of tastes like a cotton candy almost. Like a berry cotton candy or something. I don't know. It's funny because then like people like threaten me if I'm coming back to Vegas. They threaten me if I'm in Colorado. They just don't want me streaming. Is all it comes down to. They just don't want to see Smelly succeed. They don't want to see Smelly have any viewers. You know. Like I said, everybody else can do everything else but Smelly. Like it's frowned upon for me to have a voice, a spine. I can't troll anybody. I can't have an opinion. It's not even a trailhead. Like we're going down like a little alley. Well, there's access to a trailhead. That's what the sign says. Maybe it's like up further or something. Let me actually read the sign. Let's start there. So just like a map of the town. Okay. I mean, there's no like trailhead map. It's basically like a city guide, a map of the town. I suppose this other one could be like Trailhead, but I don't know. I guess I really don't care. So we can cruise up and see if there was a trailhead up there, but it's like a big ass hill. I don't know if the scooter will even make it up that. So I've seen some people come running down. So now I am curious. Maybe there is a trailhead up here. See how far the scooter can get. This hill's like super steep up here in a second. I have to give it a little kick power. And I am like right in the middle of the road on oncoming traffic. Let's be able to get to the sidewalk. Somebody came flying over that hill. Yeah, I don't know, maybe there is. Let's cruise down this road and see what's on here. We got a hill, we can go fast. $25 miles an hour. Whoa, scooter, whoa. It's running lights. Running stop signs. Damn it, I pissed off somebody's Toby. Yeah, I don't think there's anything down here. Like I say, it's just crazy that there's all these like little yuppie houses and then these older ones and yuppie style older ones, and these people are living very country back here. Nice like RV park across the street, it looks like. So I start zigzagging too much, I'm gonna get lost. Nice little horse property right here. Oh, aren't you just handsome? How you doing? What's up, Richard? Yeah, be tapping in, you know. CBD wouldn't, Jose, no. CBD, you gotta make sure it's absolutely pure, of course, or a good source that you're getting it from, but no, it doesn't have. It's just the medical benefit found in cannabis. And like I said, also breast milk. Tree fort. Tree fort still exists. Everybody's got American flags out front. You gotta love it. And what's a small town without a tractor supply? Gotta have a tractor supply. A little windy, guys. Apologize if you hear it. I'm sure the microphone does away with like most of it, but it says historic Main Street. Where? Cross Street? Where's the street we kind of like just came off? We gotta cross anyhow. Don't run me over. My free water store. Really? You gotta have the tractor supply, you gotta have the building supply, and you gotta have the Walmart, and then you're straight. Colorado building supply right here. How are they closed already? I mean, it can't be that late. I guess this is how shit is in small towns. Yeah, I don't know how much further it really goes up. Pretty much just got to see the other side of the street that we came up. I mean, here's another one of those. Here's a couple of Yetis for you guys. So this guy, this one right here is 345. The bears, for example, are 550. What's up, Rachel? But you got to think, I mean, they got to be in like hot enough demand that they got a couple different places that make them here. I mean, who doesn't want a cute little bear Yeti for the front yard, I guess? Look at the moose. He's $525 with his cheeky smile. Man, I have no clue. Is this okay? Yeah. The Jeep rental place, Rancho the Ruby, or a Willie's. Head off into the mountains. Some real Colorado shit. Or a Razor. Yeah, there's definitely nothing more up here. And eventually we'll get even further back in these mountains here. So I'd like to go to like Buena Vista, Divide. There's a lot of dinosaur stuff around Divide and like Fluorescent. I think it'd be cool to at least drive by the Florence Supermax where El Chapo is. I don't think they'll really let us film around it for security reasons, but it'd be cool to drive around and say, hey, at least we've seen the Supermax at El Chapo and like Larry Hoover and the Boston Marathon dude, the Planned Parenthood guy here. There was like that, they call him the shoebox bomber, like they're all there. They got a bunch of like spies and terrorists and shit that are up in there. A bunch of random. But it'd be cool to say, we at least seen the prison. I mean, it'd probably be fun to get pressed a little bit, but. So, I mean, technically, if you're on a sidewalk, even if you're walking by and you're filming and you're zooming in and shit, that's not illegal, or it's not illegal. At the same time, they're probably going to press you over it. So, I mean, anything accessible to the public, yeah, it might be on private property, but if it's accessible to the public, then those laws still apply, so. You can still exercise your First Amendment. But a lot of people, like, they're not that tapped in with that constitutional right, so. I think, well, it doesn't matter. We own the sidewalk too. Yeah, no, you don't. There's actually a huge case that came out of Denver because there was a guy up there. I think he was more of like an auditor type of guy, and he was up there filming around in like a strip mall type area, like outlet kind of area. It almost seemed like, and then of course, like the security of the place got in his face, told him he couldn't be filming there. He knew legally that, this is a public street technically. It's open to the public, accessible to the public. I can be filming here. And he ended up filing a lawsuit and winning, man, against the state of Colorado and shit. I forget what that case was called though, but that was a big deal. Holy shit, we just run on the motherfucking Mecca of the Meccas. Show it to the veterans. Yeah, well, Jose, the thing is, like, you know, businesses and shit think that because like a public sidewalk or something's on their property that they own that sidewalk, you know, but it's not. It's a very fine loop, you know. When it comes to anything that's open and accessible to the public, the laws apply. You know what I mean? The constitutional laws to free speech, recording, all that shit, they all still apply. Like, you're on private property. No, technically I'm on public access, which those laws apply with. So that's how a dude won that case. That'd be like them saying, you know, you can't be filming on Fremont Street. Well, yeah, you can. It's a public street. It's accessible to the public. And of course, that's not the best analogy. You know what I mean? But you get the point. But yeah, it was like just kind of like an open street, like shopping boutique type outlets and, you know, different shit like that. Little pub right here, elevated grub, it says. It's kind of funny. So I want to cross the street. We got to get eventually across the street here somehow. I'm just trying not to get ran over at the same fucking time. Just gonna try to shoot across while there's no cars coming, but there's a big ass sidewalk I had to launch off of, and I wasn't trying to do all that. Yeah, I'm just gonna go up to the sidewalk. Go to the stoplight. Alright, now we safely cross the street. Might as well see what's back here. Nice little church right here. A couple little churches. Our Lady in the Woods. Well, that's our admin office. Jesus, Louises. Oh, and Father's out here picking up trash. What a guy. What a scholar. They're on pastures out here picking up the parking lot. There's a wild deer in the parking lot on top of all that. I think Pastor would get mad if I bypass this fence so we can take a look at this deer. Sorry, Father. I just wanted to check out your beautiful church here. And Mr. Deer right here. Don't come any closer. You just eat your grass. Yeah, that's right, buddy. Look at Father over here. So I'm not lying. He's over here picking up the trash and shit. They're over here weeding the rocks or something. So what a scholar. Taking care of your church. You got a deer out here doing your lawn mowing for you. Right, buddy? See, you're enjoying those dandelions, huh? With your big old fat booty. Yeah, Rob, and then all of a sudden you got this shit in the middle of nowhere. Like this dude's just chilling in the middle of the city eating rent-free church grass. I mean, he is living. Man, he's not scared of shit either. I mean, cars driving by, I'm like 20 feet away from him. Maybe like 30. He still got a little wet on his butt. You could tell he just shedded his winter fur. That was probably his she. Doesn't have any antlers. She's just tearing up those dandelions. It seems like that's what she's after. She just rips them up. Roots and all, no matter. Maybe a little dirt attached. Yeah, we're just driving by. I'm like, oh, Father's out here picking weeds. Deer's out here just chilling on the grass, eating rent-free. You guys are probably like, yeah, no way. So it seems like it's all this residential back in here further. We got a little mobile home park, it looks like here. I'm wide enough, we can cut down this bitch. I'm trolling, guys. I'm trolling, man. Don't ever take me. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. I can be a little edgy and trolly and weird and creepy and humory of non-normal levels. At the end of the day, it's all love in my heart. I just like to joke and have fun and troll and smile and laugh and giggle. That's what life's all about. Living rent-free, smile, laugh, and giggle. You know, wipe out on dirt once in a while. And it's like, imagine taking smelly seriously over anything. Unless you know I'm trying to be serious, you know what I mean? Like, there's not much that I'm serious about, but you know when I'm serious. Otherwise, I'm just trolling or capping or trying to make you laugh. Yeah, Rob, I can see you and BK in this little cabin-looking house right here, you know what I mean? Rob can be feeding the deer and shit. I mean, Robin's the type of human that leaves snacks and drinks out for the delivery people. So you know damn well she'd have some apples out there for the deer and some corn and Should have the fattest deer around. This is the dinosaur place that we rode by earlier. It looks like they do got some fossils in there. We can at least window peep them. What the hell is going on with all these? You tell me this is somebody's private collection of fucking BMWs up here? Well, they got Volkswagen. I thought they were like 80s BMWs. And that little Volkswagen, they got like a dozen of them. What the hell are these guys? And they all look the same. They're like little hatchback Volkswagen some or others. Dude's got 6 of them. I thought they almost look like a mid-80s BMW to me at first. And they kind of look like the 80s Chevy Novas. They're little like hatchback little thingies. See, this is the fossil museum right here. I don't think they're open. Let's see what we can see in here though. Tail of somebody. A raptor or something. And it's got like this different random fossils. Because the dinosaurs were known to roam this area. These all got to be, no way they're real. They wouldn't have them out in the open like this. Oh, I got all types of shit, even like the flying ones. Can't remember pterodactyls and shit. I can't remember what all the dinosaurs are called. The Licholotopus was my favorite. He kind of looks like a Licholotopus, but whatever that is. Reflection makes it kind of hard to see. I'm glad somebody got that joke, Robin. Oh, it's a Dinosaur Resource Center. A new species of museum. Like I feel like everything is closing hella early around here. Well, no, they're open till 6, but it's probably about that time, huh? Prehistoric paradise. We got a little gift shop museum here. Kind of cool. Oh, it looks like a little German restaurant right here. Oh, Wisconsin cheese, huh? Beer Works. Kind of looks like it's how it's spelled. It's kind of like Germany-ish. But underneath that it says Wisconsin cheese and Colorado sausage. As long as not those Rocky Mountain oysters, we're good. I want some pinchy Wisconsin cheese. I'll have my dad send me the good shit. Dude, I did score some at Albertsons one day in Vegas. I found some garlic Wisconsin cheese curds. They're like the white cheese ones, but they're garlic, like a garlic taste on them. They're hella good. And they're kind of like in the weird spot at Albertsons too, like in the like deli area. I just happened to be looking for like pre-made sandwiches or whatever I was looking for. I came across those. Oh hell no! I was happy I got them because they're hella good. Seems like the wood, the like fake wood cabin, log cabin vibe is very consistent throughout the city. So we gotta take these little side cuts. That's how we find the interesting shit. So yeah, do you have everything you want in this little town? Not really. Do you have the essentials? Absolutely. And in the day of, Amazoning and UPS and stuff, probably not a big deal to most people. But yeah, I would say like there's virtually no crime around here. Like I said, if there is, it's just maybe people coming from the city to go thieve at Walmart or something because they think they have better option, or better chances. Or maybe random DUIs, domestic violence, shit like that. I don't think there's much really going on around here. This guy's just staring at me like I'm an alien. But yeah, as long as you're an outdoorsy type person, hell yeah, there's a lot to do. Definitely a lot to do, from fly fishing to jeeping to the razor things, the regular, anything off road, dirt bikes. Of course, just riding like Harleys and shit around this area, I'm sure is hella nice. Little cabins you can rent right here. They even got like white water rafting in this area. I mean, a lot of shit. They said it's all gonna be outside stuff, So I'm gonna shoot across this highway. I gotta remember where I parked. Oh yeah, I remember we passed the McDonald's and stuff. I don't know where I'm at. Casa Grande. Oh, I thought this road like cut through it. Oh, maybe I can't get through here. I was gonna be able to like, cut around. It might be dead ended here. Oh no. Little tattoo place. The tattoo artist was hanging out with their baby out in front, swinging it. Or I guess she could be like a wife of an artist or something in there. Or maybe she's an artist. What is this? Just a bicycle, a random bicycle place. Oh, that was probably the wrong idea. What's up here? It just says Woodland Park. And this hill is hella steep. The scooter can't make it up it. Is this a cemetery? Or what is up here? We're about to find out. Next on the Smelly Jars channel. Oh, that is a cemetery. I guess that was a good guess. I guess I didn't see the headstone next to the fucking sign either. Interesting. And Jack, they're next to Bev here. Oh, Jack hasn't died. It's just Bev right here. This is plot next to his wife, though. Looks like she died in 2019. Oh, Jack, he was born in 35, but he must still be alive because he doesn't have a death date. I mean, can you still be alive if you're born in 35? When my stepdad was born in 47, he's like 80. So homie would have to be like mid-90s, right? It almost feels like I got a flat tire. No, it's not. It just felt weird for a second. Well, these people got a house like overlooking the cemetery. Beautiful little mountain cemetery though, up here on the hill and shit. Yourself a die-hard Broncos fan here. Looks like he died. Oh no. June 4th of 97 to February 1st of 2013. This one's been here a while. Should be good. Gladys was born in 1918 and passed in 75, and Leo was born in 1917 and passed in 77. Oh, he's been there a minute. I'm sure there's some old ones woven throughout here. Yeah, that's really young, Robin. Kevin Tyler McDonald. Definitely was a big Broncos fan. They got a nice flag going for him. A couple of Broncos on the stone itself with a soccer ball. It's nice and shady in here. It feels great. What is this one? 1923 to 1983. April 13th, 1927, April 19, or May 13th, 1927 to April 19th, 2021. These people have had these plots forever. I mean, this is something they bought, a long time ago. Which people do, people buy. My grandpa and grandma did. I mean, they'd had their plots forever. But I kind of just want to ride through here. It's just really hilly, but it's very, very pretty cemetery. It's all a bunch of pine trees in here, and it's pretty big back throughout in here. And it goes on. I would say it's probably a good 5-acre chunk here, maybe 10. And I'm no acreage expert, but pretty big. I just think these houses are yeah, you got a really nice house, but you're looking at a pinchy cemetery. I mean, I suppose if you look out past the cemetery, you get the mountains. So I mean, actually no, they don't, because it's so wooded in here. You can't see anything. So your only view is the cemetery. That's all you're gonna get, unless you got a mountain view on the other side of the house. I don't know about all that, but fucking amazing house. Oh, Hackman. He was born in 1867, died in 1936. Birth of his wife was 82 to 26. 1882, damn. So there were, Hackman, he liked the younger ones. And then, he ended up living 10 years longer than she did when she was younger. Huh. Rest in peace to everybody in the cemetery. It's kind of interesting reading people's little infos, And a very beautiful cemetery on top of that. Like I said, very shaded in here. Just tons of nice pine, big tall timber trees. Some sort of pine. I don't know what kind of pine trees these are, but it's like these people don't even have a fence on their backyard to block it either. I don't know. I could sit here and look at this all day. I'd much rather have a privacy fence or something, at least when I'm eating dinner. But I don't know, I guess everybody looks at the shit different. To me, I'm I don't know if I'd want to. Property might have been cheap. You know what I mean? That'd be a good excuse. I gotta try to get up this pinchy hill. We're just gonna have to scale it like a pioneer. Huh? Ground cover and Ground cover and fence area do not weed eat. I'm just saying, don't weed eat my plot. Let all this shit grow. They got some mownflowers popping up in there, so beautiful little paving stones. A very special angel who has touched so many lives. The Lord is my Savior and God is my strength. This was Robin Lee, Leigh, Robyn. She was born May 2nd of 1978, passed September 28th of 86. And then Patrick Sue's next to her, and she has not passed. She was born in 53, March 5th. So there you have it. I'm not even kidding, Robin. Look. Yeah, Robin Lee, but spelled completely different. But this obviously two people go here, and the second person, probably her mom, I would imagine. Well, no, her daughter, Patricia Sue. She was born in 53, so she's what, late 50s, early 60s. And then, yeah, mom passed. I mean, I'm 40 years old, born in 85, so mom passed 39 years ago, 38 years ago, maybe almost 39. Well, in September, it'd be 39. So mom probably got this plot for her and her daughter or something before she passed. Like, beautiful, like they're right here at the beginning of the cemetery and stuff. I thought I had something crawling on my leg. It was just a fly. Yeah, a little unnerving. Yeah, it's if they had like my name on there and like a similar spelling to my last name or something, or even like a Sean Smith or something. You know what I mean? But a different spelling of Sean or something. You'd be like, what? That ain't me. You can bury me here if you want. Yeah, I thought that was going to be like an actual park or something. I didn't see the headstones poking through when I was scaling up that hill. And then once I got closer, I did, but it's like a ranch style sign. Can't even talk. A ranch style sign that just said Woodland Park. So I could tell like there's hours on the stuff next to it, but it doesn't say what it is. Well, at least the van didn't get towed. So I really don't see anybody being anal about parking there for a couple hours, you know what I mean? In this little town. I don't think anybody cares. If it was there for like 2 days or something, I'd probably call the cops and they'd have them investigate. But, had this been Vegas or something, I'd have been yoinked out of there in like a half hour. And it's like all these places are about closed anyhow. It's like we didn't see much that was open.
Components and shit that I need to upgrade, and it's none of them are cheap, none of the shit's cheap. So slowly but surely I've managed to piece it all together, you know. Yeah, I could use some better solars. Yeah, I could use an extra 100 amp hour battery. Yeah, I could use, you know, a slightly better solar power bank. But what I have gets me by, you know. But I could definitely upgrade shit to make life even easier. But, you know, I'm dialed in, and I get by with what I have, as long as there's good sun, right? But, all right, guys, Smelling Rocky, we're out of here. Everybody have a good rest of their day. Get some dinner if you haven't. If you're driving home, drive safe. We'll see everybody soon. I don't know when, but it'll be soon. So keep your notifications on. Subscribe if you haven't. Like I said, shout out to Aries for dropping a little something in the Venmo. Shout out to my mods for holding down the chat. We'll catch everybody in the YouTube streets. Peace.